Hi, this is Maithili. In this video, I'm going to show you how to define a measure and how to create the calculate table function. First, this is my first part of a query. Here, this is kind of evaluate is like the normal DAX expression. It's kind of added a column, but this column, this transaction fact table amount, it's a sum of amount. So first I defined, it's like how we define the variable in front of the stored procedure, the first line. Like that, I'm going to define a measure for sum of amount. This define kind of it's a measure, right, based upon the measure table, transaction fact table, the sum of the amount. We defined this measure. Here I am using that measure sum of amount, like this transaction fact table sum of amount. So that's why I'm going to get two information. It's kind of transaction fact table code ID, and code ID is total amount. I'm going to run this. See, this one is the transaction code ID and sum of the amount, code ID 1, then amount 1, like that. It's kind of code ID 70, this 4, right? I'm getting unique code ID. So then this is next second part. Here, this is like a normal evaluator, right? DAX expression. It's kind of here we are going to calculate sum of amount and sum of total amount. So first I'm defining measure, define this sum of amount. It is nothing but the transaction fact table amount. We need to sum it up. So just then sum it up and then assigned that value to this. Then I declared this one as a measure. So this one is quite common. And then like that, I'm going to define another measure for total amount. So in this here, total amount is nothing but amount and price. We have to multiply the both of them. Then we have to sum it up. Okay. Just if you multiply these two, amount and price, and then sum it up. Then I defined this sum for this measure, so total. So I'm going to use this measure here. It's the sum of a total amount here, and then the measure transaction fact table sum of amount measure. This is going to display here, labeled like a sum of amount for this, and for this labeled like sum of total amount, and it's ordered by code ID. So these two columns are added columns. So I'm going to run this. See, this is transaction code ID and code ID 1 and sum of amount and sum of total amount. See, just we have to define the measure and for this sum value, and grab that measure wherever you want. Okay. Okay. This one, see, look at here. This is calculate table. It's added column. It's kind of code ID. It's all code ID, and then sum of amount, which is nothing but we have to sum all those amount. Then the transaction fact table, and I use the function sum and then define this value to this measure. I'm calling this measure here, and then in this case just we are focusing only for the salesman ID 1. Then it's going to give me the list of card ID, sum of amount for the salesman's ID 1. Just running this. Simple. Sum of amount, transaction fact code ID. Okay. Then this one, look at here. I'm evaluating, kind of adding adding columns, like these two or two added columns. These three are ordered columns, like a card ID and sum of the amount. Another again, I am summing that another amount. This one is a regular amount. I am summing, and then defining as a measure. So sum of amount. This second one, I'm going to use calculate this function. I'm going to sum it up and then calculate, and defining that measure for sum of amount 2. Then here I called that measure here. Then I labeled sum of amount into, that's it, and ordered by order ID. I'm running this. Contain results. And here like that, I'm doing calculation. It's kind of set, right? Then calculating. We have to define the measure and then use that measure in that function. Within that function, you can call that the measure from this function. Okay. And then execute this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will catch you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.